Halifax, BP Canada has been given the green light to restart drilling operations off the coast of Nova Scotia, a month after the energy giant spilled thousands of liters of drilling mud into the Atlantic Ocean. The Canada-Nova Scotia Offshore Petroleum Board said Monday it gave the company approval to resume drilling operations late Sunday. The Canada-Nova Scotia Offshore Petroleum Board is allowing BP Canada to resume drilling operations off the coast of Nova Scotia, a month after thousands of liters of drilling mud spilled into the Atlantic Ocean. BP Canada, the Canadian press file photo. The energy regulator said the leak was caused by a loose connection in the mud booster line. It said BP has put in place measures to prevent another accident, including replacing a section of the mud booster line and installing a pressure system alarm. "We have verified that all the responsive steps have been implemented," Board CEO Stuart Pink said in an incident bulletin update. Article continued below. "We are satisfied that the responsive actions taken, including the additional monitoring and testing that will be done for the remainder of the project, allows for drilling operations to resume safely." BP Canada did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The leak of 136 cubic meters of synthetic drilling mud from BP Canada's West Aquarius drilling unit, about 330 kilometers southeast of Halifax, sparked widespread concern about offshore exploration in Nova Scotia. The Assembly of Nova Scotia MIKMAQ chief said last month the incident raises questions about the protection of the land and water, as well as any species potentially affected by the spill. Synthetic base mud is a heavy, dense fluid used during drilling to lubricate the drill pipe and regulate reservoir pressure. The regulator is continuing to investigate the potential environmental effects of the spill, including reviewing footage of the seabed and analyzing samples of the drilling mud on the seafloor. A report will be made public once the investigation has concluded, the board said. Article continued below. Board spokeswoman Stacey O'Rourke said determining if any enforcement actions may be taken, including fines, will be part of the regulator's ongoing investigation. Read more. Nova Scotia Energy Minister commits to offshore exploration despite BP Canada spill. BP Canada reports drilling fluid spill off Nova Scotia. Environment Minister defends BP Canada's plans to drill in Nova Scotia.